Summit Sunrise. I'm here with Marty Frank from Slifer, Smith, and Frampton. And that has nothing to do with Peter Frampton, right?
No, I wish it did because the Christmas parties would be way better.
Oh, he rocked. And Slifer has been in the home provider, the real estate industry, or all around the state, actually. And, I think Summit County and Breckenridge specifically is now the perfect time to buy. Money's loosened up a little bit, right?
Money's loosened up a ton. There's that talk, last year where people were saying, gosh, no one can get loans.
Right.
They're lending a lot right now. Rates are unbelievable.
Yeah,
so many times people say, gosh, at first I didn't think I could afford this, but then I look at the rates and my payments are lower than I ever planned on, and or I can buy up and get a nicer house for the same amount of money.
And we didn't have the correction like the national market did here in Summit County, but it did correct. And now, it seems like things are starting to move, which usually suggests things will start to appreciate a little bit more rapidly.
Yeah, that's definitely what we're hoping for. We've had some pretty good price correction. Nothing like Nevada or Florida or anything like that. But then again, we don't have as many homes, and that's what protects us a lot. Additionally, we're right next to the ski mountain, which helps us hugely, and then all the summertime activities. But I got to tell you, there's some unbelievable deals out there. You hate to say it as a real estate broker, right? But I've got a custom home on the Keystone Golf Course, right around 4,000 square feet, and it is essentially brand new. The owner, he doesn't live there. It's about 6 years old. It's got a new driveway. It's got a brand new. Everything's painted. Garage is painted
on the River Run course, or
on the River Run. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, it's gorgeous. Brand new paint inside, new floors, new cabinetry, new decks, new handrails, stamped concrete patio. Everything.
Yeah.
People walk in, they're like, "Oh my gosh, this thing looks brand new." Across the street, there's one for $2.5 million. Not on the golf course.
Yeah.
This one's on the golf course, and we're priced under 1.3. Yeah.
You know what? That'd be kind of fun for me to buy that and then move into that neighborhood and just see the eyes of the people when I start walking around, my welding goggles and a kilt in the neighborhood, walking my bunny on a leash. So that's a nice neighborhood, centrally located in the county, and incredible under a 1.5. That's an amazing deal.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's a fantastic deal, and everybody who goes through there, all the brokers that preview, they keep saying, "Oh my gosh, this is going to sell so fast." And it hasn't yet, so we're still waiting. So if you have a broker, if you want to see it, give me a holler, give your broker a holler, and let's get some people through there.
Is it safe to say that same home would be a little bit more pricey in say, a town like Breckenridge, and so you could kind of extrapolate by saying that the value in Keystone is just a little bit less expensive, or is that just it's all kind of tit for tat?
It is it's hard to say, but typically, and we don't generalize, but people say, "Gosh, do I get more for my money in Keystone?"
Right.
And I always say, no, it costs the same. You just get an extra bedroom.
Right.
So that's how I like to look at it.
In both of them, Keystone and Breckenridge, world-class ski resorts, right almost out your door, or certainly in just a close walk to public transportation, and that's why we live here often for the skiing. Now, I know you're a family man, and give us a neighborhood, and I know if someone has a family, that's something they got to consider. You want to move into a neighborhood with children, so you'll feel comfortable. The kids will feel comfortable there. Couple of one neighborhood that you like around the county.
Oh gosh, there's a ton. I'll tell you, one that I like because I have a listing up there, and one that's been super busy this summer is North Star.
Yes.
And a lot of people say, gosh, North Star is so far from town, but it's only 9 miles, which is shorter than most people's commutes.
Right.
The homes that you get up there so many times are much, much nicer than you'd find in other areas.
You say where North Star is, I know, but
south of town, 9 miles as you're heading up Quandary, and it's a right-hand turn onto Carroll Lane. Unbelievable views. I have a house out there that is basically brand new. The owner of that particular house used it for a year, ended up buying another one that was much, much larger. So it's sat now for a few years, and it is now down to $499, and it's like brand new with decks and views and bedrooms and TV room, great kitchen.
Yeah. And that is a place, cul-de-sacs. It's not a through road, so it's just great for the kids, great for the family. Slifer, Smith, and Frampton. The number is on your screen. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you dressing up and everything. You look really nice.
As do you.
Thank you very much. We'll be back with more. I see the police. That kind of worries me. We'll be back.